Hello, everyone. I'm Anaya, and you're listening to Learn English with Anaya. I'm so happy you're here. For more simple, real-life English lessons, subscribe to the channel and practice with us regularly.
Anaya, I need your help. My older brother just sent me a message. He said, "You'd better leave now or you'll miss your interview."
Is your interview soon?
In 40 minutes.
And how long does it take to get there?
About 35 minutes.
Leo, your brother's right. You'd better leave now.
You said it too. You'd better leave now. Does that mean it would be nice if I left now?
Not exactly. You'd better is stronger than a friendly suggestion. We use it when we think someone should do something because there may be a problem if they don't.
So my brother isn't just giving me an idea, he's warning me?
Exactly. He cares about you, and he doesn't want you to miss your interview. You'd better leave now means leave now because something bad may happen if you wait.
That sounds useful. Native speakers say this in daily life a lot, don't they?
They do. Parents use it, friends use it, coworkers use it, and teachers use it. You might hear, you'd better take an umbrella, we'd better hurry, or he'd better call his manager.
Wait, is you'd the same as you would?
In many sentences, yes, but in you'd better, it means you had better. The full phrase is you had better, but native speakers usually shorten it to you'd better.
So I can say, you had better leave now?
Yes, but you'd better leave now sounds more natural in everyday conversation.
What does had mean here? Is this about the past?
Good question. No, it isn't about the past. Even though we use had, the phrase talks about the present or future. You'd better call her tonight is about tonight, not yesterday.
English likes to surprise learners.
It certainly does, but the basic pattern is simple. Subject, had better, base verb.
Can you give me an example?
I'd better go. The subject is I, then had better, shortened to I'd better, and then the base verb go.
So not I'd better to go.
Correct. Don't use to. Say I'd better go.
Let me try. She'd better to study for the test.
Almost. Remove to. Say she'd better study for the test.
She'd better study for the test.
Perfect. Here's another useful rule. Use had better when there may be a negative result if someone doesn't take action.
For example, you'd better charge your phone or it will die.
Excellent. That sounds natural. The possible negative result is that your phone will die.
Can I say, you'd better eat some cake because it tastes good?
Grammatically you can, but it sounds a little strange unless there's a playful warning. For a normal suggestion, you should try the cake sounds better.
So should is softer?
Yes, you should call your mother is advice. You'd better call your mother feels stronger. It suggests there could be trouble if you don't call her.
Maybe she's already called me 6 times.
In that situation, you definitely better call her back.
Before she calls the police?
Or the entire family.
Let's practice the structure. I better go now.
You'll hear some native speakers drop had in very casual speech, but learners should use the complete form. I'd better go now.
I'd better go now.
Good. Now make it negative.
I'd better don't be late.
That's a common mistake. Put not after better. Say, I'd better not be late.
I'd better not be late.
Exactly. The negative pattern is subject, had better not, base verb. For example, you'd better not touch that, we'd better not wait, and he'd better not forget the meeting.
You'd better not touch that sounds serious.
It can sound serious, depending on your voice. That's important. Had better can sound caring, urgent, firm, or even angry.
Can it sound rude?
Yes, especially when you say it directly to another person. Imagine a coworker saying, you'd better finish this today. That might sound bossy.
What could I say instead?
You could soften it. We'd better finish this today, or I think we should finish this today. Using we'd better often sounds more cooperative.
So, You'd better hurry may sound like an order, but we'd better hurry means we're in the same situation.
Exactly. We'd better hurry or we'll miss the bus. That's one of the most common ways to use it.
Quick question. Can I say, I'd better going home?
No, after had better, use the base verb. Say, I'd better go home.
Got it.
Quick check. Which is correct? You'd better to bring a jacket or you'd better bring a jacket.
You'd better bring a jacket.
Correct. Next one. She'd better not drive too fast or she'd better not drive too fast.
She'd better not drive too fast.
Exactly. We use the base verb drive. One more. Your friend has a flight in 2 hours, but the airport is far away. Do you say, you should think about leaving, or you'd better leave now?
You'd better leave now because there's a real risk of missing the flight.
Perfect.
Can we practice some everyday examples?
Of course. I'd better get ready for work. You'd better save that document. We'd better make a reservation. She'd better talk to her teacher. He'd better apologize. They'd better bring enough water.
Here's one. I'd better set an alarm or I might oversleep.
Very natural.
We'd better buy groceries before the store closes.
Great.
My neighbor better stop playing loud music.
Careful. Say, my neighbor had better stop, or more naturally, my neighbor'd better stop. Although that contraction can sound unclear, in conversation, many people would say, he'd better stop playing loud music.
He'd better stop playing loud music before I start singing loudly.
That might make the situation worse.
Or it might make him move.
Let's keep peace in the neighborhood. Everyone listening, think about your day. Is there something important you need to do soon? Maybe you need to answer an email, study for a test, charge your phone, or leave for work. Complete the sentence out loud. I'd better.
I'd better leave for my interview.
Yes, you really had better.
Before I go, can we recap?
Absolutely. Had better gives strong advice or a warning. It usually means there may be a problem if you don't do something. Use had better plus the base verb with no to. Say, you'd better call, not you'd better to call.
And for the negative, use had better not plus the base verb, like I'd better not be late.
Exactly. Also remember that should is usually softer, while had better feels stronger or urgent.
And we'd better can sound friendlier because we're taking action together.
Well said. Now here's your practice question. What's one thing you'd better do before the end of today?
Good news, Anaya. I made it to my interview on time.
Excellent. So your brother's warning helped.
Yes, I left immediately. I even arrived 5 minutes early.
That's a perfect example of why we use had better. There was a real possible problem and you took action before it happened.
During the interview, my phone started vibrating.
Oh no, did you turn it off?
I thought, I'd better not check it while the manager is speaking.
Great choice and great English.
Then it vibrated again and again.
You'd better put your phone on silent before your next interview.
I definitely will. After the interview, I checked it. My brother had sent me 4 messages.
What did he say?
You'd better tell me how it went. Then, you'd better not ignore me. Then, you'd better be alive.
Your brother likes strong advice.
Very strong advice.
This shows something important. Had better is common when people feel worried, responsible, or emotionally involved.
So family members often use it?
Yes, a parent might say, you'd better take your medicine. A sister might say, you'd better wear a warm coat. A friend might say, you'd better get some rest.
Those sentences sound caring, not angry.
Right, the meaning depends partly on the situation and the speaker's tone.
Can the same sentence sound caring and angry?
Absolutely. Imagine I say gently, you'd better get some sleep. You look tired.
That sounds kind.
Now imagine someone says loudly, you'd better get some sleep because I'm tired of hearing you complain.
That sounds much less kind.
Exactly. The grammar is the same, but the tone changes the feeling.
I think learners sometimes use strong phrases without knowing how they sound.
That's true. You'd better can be useful, but be careful when speaking to strangers, customers, managers, or people you don't know well.
Would it be rude to tell my manager, you'd better answer my email?
Yes, that would probably sound demanding. It may feel like a warning or threat.
What should I say instead?
You could say, could you please reply when you have a chance? Or, I'd appreciate an update. Those are more professional.
So I shouldn't use had better every time I want someone to do something.
Exactly. Use it when the situation is urgent, when a problem may happen, or when you have a close relationship with the person.
What about, you'd better try this restaurant?
That can work in friendly conversation, especially if you're excited, but you have to try this restaurant, or you should try this restaurant may sound more natural.
Let me test the difference. My friend looks tired. I say, you should rest.
That's gentle advice.
My friend has been awake for 2 days and has to drive soon. I say, you'd better rest before you drive.
Exactly. Now there's a safety concern, so the stronger phrase fits.
What about this? Dark clouds are coming. You'd better take an umbrella.
Perfect. The possible problem is getting wet.
The milk smells strange. You'd better not drink it.
Very good. The possible problem is getting sick.
My laptop battery is at 2%. I'd better save my work.
Excellent. The possible problem is losing your work.
I'm becoming an expert.
You'd better not become too confident yet.
Was that a warning?
A friendly one.
I have a grammar question. Can we use had better in a question?
We can, but direct questions with had better are less common in everyday conversation.
Could I say, had I better call him?
Yes, that's grammatically possible, especially in British English, but many Americans would more naturally say, should I call him, or do you think I'd better call him?
So, do you think I'd better call him sounds natural.
Very natural. You can also say, do you think we'd better leave now?
That sounds like I'm asking whether the situation is urgent.
Exactly.
Do you think I'd better send a thank you email after my interview?
Yes, that would be a good idea. In that sentence, though, should also works because it's normal advice, not an emergency.
So, not every had better sentence has to mean danger.
Correct. The negative result might be small. You might miss a bus, forget an appointment, upset someone, or lose a good opportunity.
Like, I'd better write down her number before I forget it.
Exactly.
Or, we'd better order now because the kitchen closes at 10.
Perfect.
Can we use it for past situations?
Usually, had better is for action that should happen now or soon. For past advice, we normally use should have.
Can you show me the difference?
Imagine the bus leaves in 10 minutes. I say, you'd better hurry.
Because I still have time to hurry.
Right, but imagine the bus already left. I say, you should have hurried.
Because now it's too late.
Exactly.
So I can't say yesterday I'd better leave early.
Not if you're telling a completed past story. You could say, yesterday I knew I'd better leave early. At that past moment, leaving was still a future action.
Let me see if I understand. I looked at the traffic and realized I'd better take another road.
Excellent. At that moment, you decided what action was necessary.
I saw my manager coming, so I'd better hide.
That sentence mixes past and present in an unnatural way. Say, I saw my manager coming, so I decided I'd better stop watching videos and start working.
That example feels strangely specific.
Should I be concerned?
No comment.
Quick check. Your food is burning right now. Which is better? You should have turned off the stove, or you'd better turn off the stove.
You'd better turn off the stove, because I can still do it now.
Correct. The food may still be saved. Next check. The food is already completely burned. What do you say?
You should have turned off the stove.
Exactly. One more. Is this correct? We'd better not to be late.
No, we remove to. We'd better not be late.
Perfect.
I also hear people say, you better be careful. Is that correct?
It's very common in informal American speech. People often leave out the sound of had, especially when speaking quickly.
So native speakers might say, you better call me.
Yes, but for clear and standard English, especially while you're learning, use you'd better call me.
Is you better stronger?
It often sounds more direct. You'll hear it in warnings like, you better watch out, you better stop, or you better be ready.
Those sound almost like threats.
They can be. That's why tone and context matter so much.
I'd better use the full form until I understand the feeling better.
That's a smart plan.
Can we make a few short conversations?
Sure, I'll describe a situation and you respond naturally. Your friend is coughing badly but refuses to see a doctor.
You'd better talk to a doctor if you're not feeling better.
Good. Your team has a meeting in 3 minutes, but everyone is still in the cafeteria.
We'd better get upstairs. The meeting's about to start.
Excellent. Your sister is about to post an angry message online.
You'd better not post that while you're angry. Read it again tomorrow.
Very natural and helpful.
Your friend left his wallet on a cafe table.
What would you say?
You'd better go back and get it before someone takes it.
Perfect. Here's one for you, everyone listening. Your alarm didn't ring and your class starts in 20 minutes. What would you say to yourself? Try saying it out loud.
I'd better get ready quickly.
Exactly. You could also say, I'd better leave right now.
Today, I learned that had better is not just another way to say should.
Right. Should gives general advice. Had better usually feels stronger because there's a possible negative result.
We use had better with the base verb and no to.
Correct.
We use had better not plus the base verb.
Exactly.
And we have to be careful with you'd better because it can sound caring, bossy, angry, or threatening.
Well summarized. Before we continue, think of one small problem you want to avoid today. What had you better do before that problem happens?
Anaya, I sent the thank you email after my interview.
Great. Did you check it before sending it?
Yes, I thought I'd better read it one more time before I press send.
That was a smart decision. Did you find any mistakes?
I wrote, thank you for the interesting. I'd better not tell you how long I stared at that sentence.
You'd better say thank you for the interview or thank you for the interesting conversation.
Luckily, I fixed it. That's another useful situation for had better. We use it when we want to prevent a mistake.
Exactly. You can use it for urgent decisions, possible problems, safety, responsibilities, and important reminders.
Can we practice longer conversations now?
Absolutely. Imagine we're getting ready for a road trip. I look outside and see heavy rain.
You'd better drive slowly.
Good. What else?
We'd better check the weather before we leave.
Very natural.
We'd better to fill the gas tank.
There's that extra to again.
Right. We'd better fill the gas tank.
Perfect. And I might say, we'd better leave before traffic gets worse.
What if I don't want to go anymore?
Then you might say, maybe we'd better stay home.
So maybe makes the sentence softer?
Yes. Maybe we'd better stay home sounds less direct than we'd better stay home.
Are there other ways to soften it?
You can say, I think we'd better leave. Perhaps you'd better talk to her. Or you probably better check that.
You probably better check that sounds useful at work.
It is. Imagine your coworker says, I think this report is ready. You notice that one page is missing. You could say, you probably better check the last section.
That sounds helpful, not aggressive.
Right, but your tone still matters.
Let's imagine another work situation. My manager asks me to give a presentation, but I haven't prepared.
What would you tell yourself?
I'd better prepare tonight or tomorrow will be difficult.
Good. Your coworker hasn't seen the new meeting time.
You'd better tell her the meeting starts at 9.
That works if you're speaking to a close coworker. A softer option would be, we should probably tell her.
So sometimes should is more polite, even when had better is grammatically correct.
Exactly. Good English isn't only about grammar. It's also about choosing the right feeling.
I think that's why direct translation can cause problems.
Definitely. A phrase may be correct, but it may sound stronger than you expect.
Can had better be used when talking about ourselves without sounding rude?
Yes, I'd better and we'd better are extremely common because you're not ordering another person around.
Like, I'd better answer this message.
Yes.
I'd better clean the kitchen before my guests arrive.
Exactly.
I'd better decide soon.
Perfect.
I'd better not eat a 4th slice of pizza.
That depends. How large are the slices?
Very small.
I don't believe you.
Fine, they're the size of my face.
Then you'd probably better stop at 3.
I knew you would say that.
Let's do a quick meaning challenge. I'll give you a sentence, and you tell me the possible problem.
I'm ready.
You'd better back up your files.
The possible problem is losing important files if the computer stops working.
Exactly. You'd better call the restaurant.
Maybe we need a reservation, or perhaps we're going to be late.
Good. She'd better take an umbrella.
It may rain and she could get wet.
You'd better not forget his passport.
He may not be able to travel.
Excellent. Notice that we don't always say the negative result. Sometimes the listener understands it from the situation.
For example, a parent can say, "You'd better finish your homework."
Yes, the child probably understands what may happen if the homework isn't finished.
No video games?
Possibly.
That is a serious negative result.
For some people, yes.
What about this sentence? You'd better be careful.
That's very common, but it needs context. Maybe the floor is wet, the road is dangerous, or someone is doing something risky.
And you'd better watch out means danger is near?
Usually, yes, it's a direct warning. For example, you'd better watch out. There's ice on the steps.
Could I simply say, watch out?
Yes, watch out is usually more immediate. You say it when danger is happening right now.
So if a ball is flying towards me, you shout, watch out!
Exactly. I wouldn't calmly explain, Leo, you'd better watch out.
Not unless you want the ball to hit me.
Let's do a quick correction round. Say this correctly. He'd better studies harder.
He'd better study harder.
Good. We'd better not to forget the tickets.
We'd better not forget the tickets.
Excellent. She'd better not is late.
She'd better not be late.
Perfect. I had better went home.
I'd better go home.
Very good.
Here's one for you. Do you think should we leave?
A natural version is, do you think we should leave? You could also say, do you think we'd better leave?
And the second version sounds more urgent.
Exactly.
Everyone listening, let's practice with 3 real-life situations.
In the first situation, your phone battery is almost dead and you need your phone for directions. Complete the sentence. I'd better
charge my phone.
Good. In the second situation, your friend wants to drive, but he looks very tired. Complete the sentence. You'd better not
Drive when you're this tired.
Excellent. In the third situation, you and your family may miss your train. Complete the sentence. We'd better
hurry.
Perfect. Those are all natural daily uses.
Can we give everyone a final phrase pack?
Yes, but let's keep it conversational. When you need to leave, say, I'd better get going.
When time is running out, say, we'd better hurry.
When you want someone to be careful, say, you'd better be careful.
When an action is risky, say, you'd better not do that.
When you may forget something, say, I'd better write it down.
When plans may change, say, we'd better check first.
When someone needs to fix a mistake, say, you'd better take care of it soon.
And when you're asking for another person's opinion, say, do you think I'd better call?
Excellent. Let me give the final recap. Had better gives strong advice or a warning. It often tells us that a problem may happen if we don't take action.
Use had better with the base form of the verb. Say, you'd better go, not you'd better to go.
For negative sentences, use had better not plus the base verb. For example, we'd better not wait.
Remember that I'd better and we'd better are common and natural. Be more careful with you'd better because it can sound strong, bossy, or threatening.
And if the situation is only general advice, should may be the better choice.
Exactly. Before we finish, make 2 sentences about your real life. First, say something you'd better do today, then say something you'd better not do.
I'd better prepare for my next interview, and I'd better not forget to silence my phone.
Great examples. Thank you for practicing with us today. Subscribe to Learn English with Anaya for more simple, useful English conversations. If this lesson helped you, leave a comment with one sentence using had better and share the lesson with someone who's learning English.
And remember, you'd better practice the phrase today before you forget it.
That's a strong warning, Leo.
A friendly warning.
Keep practicing, speak with confidence, and we'll talk to you again soon.